Anxiety is something that each and every one of us faces. We worry about the future, get lost in thoughts of the past, and often miss the most precious thing we have, the present moment. This video is not about magical solutions, but about philosophical approaches that have helped people find peace within themselves for centuries. Today, we will look at how different streams of philosophy can help you cope with anxiety, curb the flow of thoughts, and live in the here and now. If you feel that anxiety is preventing you from enjoying life, this video is for you. The first step to getting rid of anxiety is to realize what exactly causes it. The Stoics said that anxiety is not a reaction to the outside world, but the result of our thoughts about it. For example, Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It is not things that disturb us, but our judgments about them." This means that our anxiety is a product of our interpretations of events, not the events themselves. That is, it is how we imagine and visualize a situation in a way that may not even happen, and there are 1,000 such visualizations. Existentialists, on the other hand, saw anxiety as an inevitable part of human existence. Sartre argued that anxiety arises from the realization of our freedom and responsibility to choose. This is not to say that anxiety is an enemy. Rather, it is a signal that we are facing an important decision. And the way in which your train of thought transforms shapes so quickly and violently, there is nothing wrong with that. It's just bad when you don't control it, and it dominates your consciousness over it. To understand the nature of your anxiety, try asking yourself questions. What am I worrying about right now? Logically, what are the thoughts behind this worry? Or, why am I worried at this moment? Answering honestly will help you see that most anxiety is based on assumptions that don't always match reality. One of the key principles of Stoicism is to separate things into those that we can control and those that are beyond our control. Epictetus wrote, "There are things that depend on us, and there are things that do not." For example, you can't change the past or predict the future, but you can control your attitude toward those things. If you're constantly worrying about what might happen tomorrow, ask yourself, is there anything I can do to affect it now? If yes, take action. If not, accept it as fact. As for the past, you just need to take away from it certain conclusions and lessons that will save you from future mistakes. Existentialism adds to this the idea of taking responsibility for your actions. While we cannot control everything that happens around us, we can choose how we react to those events. Albert Camus wrote that a person must find meaning even in absurd situations. This allows us to remain calm even in the face of uncertainty. You simply have to accept the fact that there are things we cannot control and let the situation go. Practice this separation every day. When you feel anxious, ask yourself, is this within my power? If yes, direct your energy toward solving the problem. If not, try letting it go. When the flow of thoughts becomes too intense, it begins to consume us, robbing us of our ability to act and enjoy the moment. To curb this flow, you must learn to be an observer of your thoughts, not a victim of them. It means that you can try, at a certain moment of anxiety, to get into a state where you can hear your thoughts and it feels like there is someone else in your body. One of the best tools for working with thoughts is the practice of mindfulness. This is the art of being in the here and now, paying attention to your feelings, thoughts, and sensations without judgment, as well as your vital functions such as your heartbeat and breathing. Start with a simple exercise. Sit in a quiet place, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Notice how thoughts come and go like clouds in the sky without trying to hold them in. The Stoics recommended the life as a performance technique. Imagine that you are watching your life from the outside, like a spectator in a theater. This helps you distance yourself from the emotions and thoughts that cause anxiety and make more objective decisions. Don't take everything so personally and seriously. Imagine an infinitely wide universe and its cosmic objects such as black holes, pulsars, quasars, galaxies, black matter, their interactions, and among them objectively evaluate your human role in this chain. Existentialists add to this the idea of accepting absurdity. According to Camus, life can be chaotic and unpredictable, but that is where its beauty lies. Instead of fighting the flow of thoughts, accept it and let it become part of your experience without letting it control you. Regular meditation, journaling, and time alone with yourself are all ways to train your mind and learn to control your internal dialogue. Start small, 5 minutes of mindful breathing a day, and over time, you'll notice a decrease in the intensity of your thought stream. Anxiety doesn't have to be seen as an enemy that you need to get rid of at all costs. Sometimes it can be a signal that you need to make a change in your life or a clue that you are stepping out of your comfort zone. Instead of resisting anxiety, try accepting it as part of your experience. The Stoics spoke of the need to accept everything that happens to us with dignity and calm. Epictetus reminded us, "It is not events that worry people, but their opinion of events." This means that we can change our attitude toward anxiety by learning to see it as an opportunity rather than a hindrance. Existentialism adds that anxiety can be linked to the realization of our freedom and responsibility. According to Sartre, freedom of choice inevitably entails anxiety, but that is no reason to run away from it. On the contrary, accepting anxiety allows us to better understand ourselves and our true desires. Practice accepting anxiety through mindfulness. When you feel anxious, try describing your feelings in words, without judgment. For example, "I feel tension in my chest," or "I have anxious thoughts about the future." This will help you recognize your emotions instead of running away from them. Over time, you'll notice that accepting the anxiety reduces its strength and gives you more inner peace. To truly get rid of anxiety, you need to focus on what is happening right now. The present moment is the only thing that truly exists. The past has already passed. The future has not yet arrived, which means our worries about them have no real basis. Practice mindfulness. This can be simply paying attention to what you're doing in the current moment, how you're drinking your coffee, walking down the street, or listening to music. Being aware of the little things helps to shift your focus from the world of thoughts to reality. Learn to contemplate things rather than just using them or discussing them. Try to enjoy everything around you. You are one with everything, and everything is one with you. The Stoics advised asking yourself, "What can I do right now to improve this moment?" This is a simple but powerful way to redirect the energy of anxiety into actions that are beneficial. Existentialism teaches us to find meaning in every moment. According to Camus, even the absurdity of life can be a source of joy if we embrace it. Find joy in what you do, and you will find that anxiety recedes. Regular exercise, meditation, and the habit of finding gratitude in each day will help you strengthen your connection to the present moment. When you learn to live in the here and now, anxiety will lose its power over you. Anxiety is a natural part of being human, but it shouldn't control you. Using philosophical principles, you can learn to accept anxiety, separate the important from the unimportant, and enjoy those moments you didn't even notice. Live in the moment and don't take everything so personally. Anxiety is one with you, and you are one with the universe. If you like this video and you find it interesting and useful to the society, and you want that kind of videos are released on my channel, then subscribe for the channel and ring the notification bell. We have much more to tell, and we will help you to get on the good path to understand yourself and truly enjoy your life moments. See you later.